starting the last story patch of Dawntrail. Part 1. 7.5 Part 1, so let's get to it. Fate's footsteps. Kryle has a wistful glint in her eyes. Ooh. You'll get plenty of rest? Good. I thought we might take a moment to ponder our next steps and perhaps reflect on our recent journey. No, we don't need a recap. I was just there. Must have been my thoughts often drift to the Mist Continent and our stay in Trino. It's heartening to see the Malala prosper despite the odds. My own flesh and blood strive in that Levin-wrecked landscape. Bean was eager to restore diplomatic relations, and I have no doubt that Alexandria will provide much-needed support for their neighbor. Too shall do everything I can to aid my home away from home, my wonderful welcoming family included. For the time being, though, I'd say we've accomplished all within our power. Suppose that just leaves the matter of preservation's research. It is yet unclear how Calyx learned the techniques he used to summon his dark pride. There's likewise much that remains unknown about the key. Let's hope that Shale's efforts bear more fruit. Can you hear me? Shale and I have been reviewing the decrypted files and have uncovered some intriguing details. Would you care to join us? Yep. Any timing indeed. Let's make for the containment complex. The Resident Evil area, as I like to call it. How do we get there? Oh yeah, back here. The sightseeing area I never went to. Look at it. Here. Ready. This place was pretty annoying. First time over here. That reminded me of Resident Evil. I'd like get a key to open this door, but then open this door. But then you need another key to open the other door. And so on and so on. Alright, where we at?
You're just in time for a progress report. The decryption is finally complete. As we suspected, the data represents a partial record of Preservation's research documents. A quick scan of the files, however, failed to turn up the information Y'shtola was after.
Indeed. No mention of the Ascians, or primal summoning techniques for that matter. While Calyx doubtless received instruction from someone possessed of such knowledge, there was naught to identify this benevolent mentor. I am, however, pleased to say that we found several reports concerning the key.
We know the key is used to open paths between worlds, and was a treasured relic of the Milala. And just as the Milala were unable to return after reaching the Mist Continent, so too was Preservation unable to gain a mastery of the prize which had passed into their possession. The data suggests that a particular formula or procedure is required. A process which Calyx appears to have understood to some degree.
Are we hunting him down now?
Yet the key proved fickle. Perfectly replicating conditions was no guarantee of success.
Nope.
And even when they did manage to generate a modest portal, the destination was never the one they expected. The reports practically screamed their frustration, describing the experience as being dragged around by a traveler picking roads without rhyme or reason. Serves them right, I say.
After much trial and error, Preservation began to experiment with external actuation devices for the key. Striving to maintain a stable pathway to a chosen location, they conceived of the technology that forms the gate to the Golden City.
So, their tribulations ultimately afforded them control of the key, albeit in a limited capacity, which, of course, explains why they were able to instruct Zoraljah in its use, thus enabling the unprecedented feat of transferring Everkeep and its environs to the source. After the Endless Fiend took the key unto herself, she opened pathways to other reflections in her hunt for ether, did she not?
Yes.
The Milala merely used it to facilitate their exodus. To think what the key has now wrought in different hands.
For all we know, the actuation device augmented the key's power beyond its intended scope. Were your goal to plunder whole worlds of their ether, a tool designed to simply transfer people would likely be insufficient.
Shale, I don't suppose you would be able to remove the actuation device?
The machine made for that very purpose is still functional, thankfully. It shouldn't be a problem.
What do you think? We don't even know how the key works. If the device is somehow interfering or amplifying its capabilities, I believe we ought to remove it.
Might blow up in our faces, though. You take it out of my butt here.
Give me a moment.
Screw the top. All we needed. Does she see?
My word.
Ishtola?
Ooh.
This is the first time I've beheld the key in all its unobscured glory. The sheer density is extraordinary. 'Tis akin to the structures we saw beneath the Tempest.
Way back in Shadowbringers.
Now that you mention it, the ornamentation is reminiscent of Amarot.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed anything since the key has been in your possession?
Did we? It gleams like dawn's first light. It reminds me of Azim's crystal.
You're suggesting the key has some connection with Azim?
Azim, sorry. Is that how Azim traveled then? No, I guess it wouldn't have been. Maybe it would have been. Even if the world were whole.
A plausible theory, although one we are yet unequipped to prove.
My apologies.
Great to turn our phones off.
Hello? Yes, this is Cryo speaking. That was Ojika with a message for us.
An urgent matter?
I'm not altogether sure.
Ooh.
Tataru requires our counsel, and hoped to call upon us in person at the Baldessian Annex.
Okay.
Though disappointed we were not present, she appeared content to wait until our travels brought us back to Sharlayan, insisting that it did not merit our immediate summons. Her tone suggested otherwise, however, and Ojika felt compelled to contact us directly.
Okay.
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the Sot.
Oh, she's sad.
You'd best go. Though I'll not deny that I'll be sad to see you leave.
Oh.
Oh, Shale. I can't even begin to thank you for all you've done. We will be forever indebted to you and your Oblivion colleagues.
The debt is ours. We'll never forget the sacrifices you've made for us, for Alexandria. In the meantime, I shall keep sifting through the data. You'll hear as soon as I find anything of note.
Actually, I should like to stay here a little longer.
No,
if
come
you
with
don't
us.
mind.
No.
You are most welcome.
And might I borrow the key for a while? I wish to study it further. With the utmost care, I assure you.
Anything you want.
Well then, shall we be off? Ojika will be expecting us.
I don't remember that name. At all. Trail to the heavens. This one's only 5 quests long, because it's half of a part. So, no surprise. Any event, do give Tataru my regards when you see her. Going all the way back to the Baldessian Annex. Holy moly! I've been here in a while. Of course, that's where we. That's where we left to start Dawntrail. We left here. Feels weird being back here. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Welcome back, and what a pleasure it is to see you too. For contacting us, we came as soon as we could. Of course, it felt prudent to give, given how troubled Tataru was. Concern is much appreciated. As it so happens, we've reached a convenient juncture in our investigation. Shale and Y'shtola have matters well at hand, leaving us free to take the trip. It's a relief to hear. Now let me fetch Tataru for you. Wow, we're finally going to see Tataru again. Finally. Would you take a moment to relax in the main hall? I'm sure you're all still fatigued from your journey. Yep. Good grief. We got a new map. I remember the new map coming into play.
Planning your next journey?
Oh no, just reminiscing. Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to Tural.
Are you glad you did?
As if you need ask.
Welcome back.
See you again, it's been a while.
I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us. He intimated that you were rather concerned. Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return. Have you not seen them?
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures. It was only once they departed for Garlamald that the rumors came to my attention.
What rumors?
Rather alarmingly, voidsent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star. I was reluctant to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend with. But earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea. It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures. For a blessing, most nations have managed to keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deeper connection to the void. Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in danger.
A deeper connection to the void. Garlamald is the home of the Reapers, is it not?
It is. Alphino and Alize were there when the trouble began, and have since sent word that the situation has taken a dreadful turn.
Going to Garlamald then. Sure, well, earlier in the Garlamald. And then there was tacos. This thing called a burrito. Yes.
Thus concludes the abridged account of our time in Tural. Now I shall leave you with the words of the late Dawn servant, Galul Jajar. Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship. A notion that rings true for Eorzeans no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliyollal.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding.
Tacos.
It's up to all of us to forge new bonds, together.
Thank you for sharing your tale. Better they hear it firsthand than endure my clumsy retelling. Your words give me hope that we might achieve something similar here in Garlamald.
We all have the capacity to affect change. Our time in Tural taught us that much. And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliyollal.
Hooray.
Thank you. But are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
Sir!
Uh-oh.
Lapis Manalis is overrun with voidsent. We've sustained heavy civilian casualties.
What?
Plutium Squadron reporting in. We're under attack. Voidsent appeared out of nowhere and ambushed us during a routine inspection. Damn it. Is that another fissure? Oh, no, no, no! Ah!
My comrades are under attack. We have to do something.
There's no time to lose! Come on!
The Garlean community is ill-equipped to defend themselves against such a threat. Even with the aid of the twins and the Ilzabard contingent, they face daunting odds.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
We shall leave for Garlamald immediately.
Thank you. I was able to contact Thancred and Urianger too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
Well, it was a short trip. We're told that Alfie and Alzay are withdrawn to the Tertium to request aid from the front lines. They seem intent on rejoining the battle once reinforcements are ready, but I shall tell them to wait until you arrive. Honey. Two worlds entwined. Just like that, we find ourselves faced with another emergency. Fortunately, there's yet time for us to make a difference. Let's make haste. You all can run, I'm just gonna warp. hate this music.
You picked a frosty spot for a reunion.
This is Thancred.
Tataru sent word that you were coming. Full glad am I to see you all. Though I'm afraid this is no time for pleasantries. Planar fissures have opened up across Garlamald, inundating the region with voidsent. As far as we can ascertain, there are 2 focal points of their assault. The Ilzabard contingent are combating the threat in Lapis Manalis. Although they have suffered casualties, they appear to have the upper hand.
As well they should. The many talented Uldan thaumaturges among them should be more than capable of closing any fissures they encounter.
I almost didn't recognize him in that outfit.
Which leaves the second focal point, the Clutium.
Ooh.
Eulus and the Garlean community are attempting to mount a counterattack, but are struggling to cope with the sheer number of voidsent. They've fallen back to the north of the Imperial Palace. Can you lend your aid in securing the area?
With your blessing, I would tend to the wounded returning from battle.
Of course, Kryl. Thank you. The quickest route from here to the front is via the train tracks. Once we arrive, we can support the Garlean forces as we make for the fissure in the munitions factory.
Is this the dungeon? Yep. Very sus name, by the way. Oh, what am I gonna take?
I stand ever ready.
Take the boys. Alright, let's see what this dungeon has. Your Garlamald-centric dungeon. Oop. Pretty good music. Go! Me and the boys!
If I may.
Okay. Alright, who's next? Visitant long fingers. What a name. Yeah, you got this. Thancred? Anybody else up here? Yes. No?
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Yes. Gather up.
Are you all right? I have you.
Ooh. Stop aiming at me, please.
Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the fissure.
What was that? Look at the scorpion. It's like a scorpion tank and a Ahriman combined? The hell? Don't look. Never mind. Okay. I'll blame Alfie on that one. Where you going, man? This way. They wait till the last second, I tell you. Holy moly. Round. Because that was auto-attacking, I guess. Which way you going, man? This... Sheathe your weapon this time. Last second, Graha. I don't know how Graha made it. He loves that AoE. Okay. 765? Bleh. Not worth it. What the hell is causing these guys to show up, though? It's kind of weird. It's like, oh, we're here. I do like the voidsent as enemies, though. It just, especially with the Heaven's Word Alliance raid, always liked that one because it was just kind of, you're fighting a bunch of demons, which is pretty fun. Oh, die. Some beef to him, though. We're going in the woods. In the Timberland. Oh. Oh man, why do we have spider people?
If I may.
Eee! Tancred! Guess I can do that too, right? The other spider would get up there. Man, I wish you'd group them up a little bit better, but Oh god, are we gonna fight a giant spider? I think we're gonna fight a giant spider. No, big fat demon. Short. The jiggly belly. Boys, get in. He's a big boy. Ew. Whew. There he goes again. Going again. I gotta get out of the way. Raha died for a second. Groan. Bye. Not even paying attention to his health. So what's the final boss like here? Got a ways to go. Yeah, they're like metal and demon. What the hell's going on here? Anybody else over here? Yep. Bankred! Gotta make sure to kind of attack the one they're attacking, but not sure what that is. We're going up the tubes. I was like, yeah, it is a long way, but I guess the tubes are gonna make it a little bit quicker. Gonna ride the tube, man. Nobody fart, please. Oh, look at all the portals going on. See if there's another group up here. Yep. Come on down. Woo.
I may?
Almost done. Who's the big bad? Ooh. Malthus. Cool looking design. Whee! Creepy. Well.
Take all and serve. Carry out my will.
The weird how they're like using machine parts too.
Now for something different.
We mustn't hold back.
Eesh.
Time to pull the string.
Crap. Did I make it? Nope. Graha, I need you to stop moving, please. I guess we're not supposed to be on top of the rubble during that. Whoa! They're gonna move. Yeah. Maybe not.
Are you all right?
Time to pull the string.
We kill him now. I guess we're just not supposed to be near the rubble. All I can tell. Bye. Put some shoes on. He's not dead. Find out what its game is. Ew. Before I do that, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. What does he have to say? It's been pulled back into the void. This we know.
I think that's all of them.
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
It's It's over.
Is it?
I can only imagine the extent of the damage were it not for your aid. On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you for all you've done for my people, for my home.
Let's seal the thing first. Make sure that thing's dead.
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
Wait! If you do that, I will be trapped here.
Uh-huh. And your point?
You risked your life in vanquishing the creature. Would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate? You want to go back? To the void? Your kind have entered this realm before. Some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place?
The wind is fresh and pure, untouched by darkness. Perhaps it won't be a blessing to meet my end in such a place. But I cannot yet bear to part with the void. If only the winds would blow there as they do here.
Okay.
I long to return, to see my home unsullied, as it once was.
We know that pain all too well. If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the void and devote yourself to its restoration. I have a friend, Zero, who hails from your home. She and her companions strive to bring light into the void from another world blighted with imbalance.
I was about to say, it seems like post-Endwalker story here. For some reason. Still don't know why.
Here, their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the void. I'm sure of it.
His form is imbued with the will of all those I consumed. We shall return to our world and seek out this Zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
Okay. Didn't end how I expected it to.
Bravo! I think Zero will approve.
Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Understanding begets fellowship, right? I thought I might lead by example.
Tee-hee.
Well then, shall we head back?
Yeah, but why did they come into Garlamald? Still don't have that answer. It's have begun trickling in. By all accounts, the Ilsabard contingent was successful in containing the threat on their front. Were voidsent to attack in such numbers just as we were finding our feet? I daren't imagine the consequences had you not provided such timely aid. On behalf of my comrades, thank you all. Thancred. A grave presentiment.
The Ilsabard contingent have contained the threat on their front. Things appear to be under control for the time being. Though it remains unclear why the fissures opened up in the first place.
That's what I'm saying.
To Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern. The tendency for fissures to emerge is pronounced in regions deeply connected to the void. Places where the barrier between the two worlds is at its thinnest.
I fear there may be a place in far greater peril than Garlamald.
Oh, the moon?
Though it hath since been sealed, you will recall there is a great void gate that we ourselves had cause to open.
The moon.
A gate which was instrumental in our bid to reunite Vritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Oh gods. The moon.
With our attention fixed upon planar fissures, I failed to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are but pinpricks in the veil compared to that great lunar rift. And that rift might be yawning open as we speak. We'd better hurry. Let us make for Bestway's burrow. I dare say the Loporrits are well aware of current events.
We ought to have Kryl join us once she finishes tending to the wounded. I shall likewise contact Y'shtola. Her knowledge of the moon's void gate is second to none.
A number of my fellow Garleans now call Mare Lamentorum home. Alphino, Alize, please see they come to no harm.
We'll be back before you know it.
Sure, the bunnies are doing fine.
A quick word, if you will. I'm not sure whether you'll run into Zero during the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her?
If I eat it first.
Rations, in case of a protracted battle. Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void. She likes dumplings.
Bye. Oh, they're in a bit of a frenzy.
We're doomed! Doomed, I say!
Given thy panicked state, I presume the Loporits too are beset with voidsent.
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all! Yes, voidsent, and lots of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
I had dearly hoped to find my worries unfounded.
For some unknown reason, the void gate seems to have partially opened. Living Ray dashed off to activate the brands and halt the fiend's invasion, but she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
Uh-oh.
I suggest we make for the brands without delay.
Forgot we accepted a new quest. I think I see him. Or be a nice little back rub. My valiant savior, I was so frightened I dare not move an ilm. We're looking for Living Way. I think I saw her heading southwest toward the Drowning Brand. It's several slaughterbots in tow, but I worry they won't be enough for all voidsent. You better hurry. Can do. Oh, yep, sure enough. It's not as big as it was post Endwalker, though. Looks of it. There's Living Way. Keep Living Ray. Oh, nice back rub too.
Danger, of course. I knew you would realize our plight and rush to our rescue. Atherius is likewise plagued with voidsent. If only we'd prioritized further development of the voidsent slaughterbots, we could have stemmed the tide ourselves. Oh, what a tremendous demonstration that would have been. Irrefutable proof that I was mankind's staunchest ally and the greatest Loporit to ever live! I can practically taste the praise. Fortunately, I was able to activate the brands. Should any more voidsent emerge from the gate, they ought to be confined to the crater.
Good.
Unless, of course, the void gate begins to expand of its own accord, or some gargantuan monstrosity tries to barge through, I don't foresee any major problems.
Oh no, she had to say it.
Oh, nope. We're doomed.
There you are.
Yeah.
I left the data in Shale's capable hands and teleported here as soon as I heard. And ere you ask, I made sure to bring the key with me.
Then the real threat yet awaits us.
'Tis Golbez's domain beyond the Void Gate.
Got a big one coming toward us, I'd assume.
I wonder how he and Zero are faring.
Oop. I assume we're gonna get to see Zero again. They're kind of talking about her a lot. We're gonna make our own gate.
By the 12.
Behold the gift of ethos. Haven't heard that voice in a while. Yours is a journey without end, conceived and guided by principle. Hold fast to what you must, and meet your fate without fear. Go forth, discover, unite the stars into one. Let none bar your path. Trail to the heavens.
They're headed your way!
Golbez!
Let them come.
We are gonna see him. Okay, we're back. Back on 13th moon. Ooh. Okay, there's the gate. There she is. Damn. There he is.
What are you doing here?
As it felt long overdue.
Only you could be so carefree amidst all this. May as well make yourself useful. The gate's sheer size appears to have made it a tempting target.
Who made it? You made it.
Enuo, a dread voidsent risen from the benighted depths of the ocean. They kept to the confines of their domain while Zeromus endured. No longer, it would seem. And once they had discovered a path to the Red Moon, they wasted no time in making the journey.
Cool, we get to see him again.
Leave the voidsent nearby to us. You take care of Enuo.
I didn't think we were ever going to see him again. At least not this soon.
Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach.
Is she going to change back? Ooh. Change jobs.
Voidsent can change their form at will. Both light and darkness are mine to wield. Besides, what better to purge darkness from the void than darkness itself?
She's Cecil, or Cecil, whichever you prefer, basically. There's our next trial. Got some Endwalker music going on too.
Who dares face me? A mere mortal. Hast thou come in search of power? Renown?
No.
I fight to end this world without end. All who stand before me shall fall.
Here we go. Making. See how long this takes. Finally! It popped. Good grief. Let's go. Yes. That'll work. I'm making... This guy just kind of popped up out of nowhere. Story-wise, at least. Like, I'm here. Sovereign of Knots.
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark.
That voice sounds very familiar. It's very Xeno-like. Okay. Very X-Death of you.
The void's power is mine to wield. Perish.
Gonna do the same thing? Okay. It's gotta be a get toward the void move, I would assume. Not moving. Yeah. I got clipped.
Accept your downfall.
I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna go over here. Oh, okay. I just need to run around, and me and the other guy weren't doing it. Made the mistake of running toward each other.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you?
Got the tippy explosions. It's very Ruby weapon of him. Ow.
The void consumes.
It's like, where is the void?
Naught will endure. Neither past nor future. Only one
Whoa, that's pretty cool. Big, huge open area. There's a ton of them too. Holy moly.
I breathe the darkness. Let the light guide you.
Whoa. Thank you. Just break the entryway open. There we go.
The underlings are no more. Now to deal with NOO.
life and death rendered meaningless.
Yeah. A little face was gonna come out for a second.
Light, protect us.
I will not yield my domain!
Damn.
Such is the power of the void.
Whew. Get out, get out, get out!
The void shall never cease to be. My power is absolute.
Go away? That was both. Okay.
The Void's power is mine to wield. And thus did all boundaries cease to be. Behold the truth of this world!
I didn't even see Golbez and Zero fighting with this. That's pretty neat.
Accept your downfall.
Good, I'm not chosen for this again. Yee.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you?
Tip the explosions. Taking that hit. Was not even paying attention to the balls. Might have been premature LB, but okay.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you?
Back up.
Be still.
Balls. Gotta learn to work that a little bit better.
Thus did all boundaries cease to be.
Nice.
They must be sealed away.
Oh, she'll do it. Damn. GG. Alright, back to story. Pretty cool fight, though, I gotta say. I like the darkness area. We had to, like, get back to the light again. It's really cool. Oh. I remember him.
I'm glad you came. We would have struggled to face Enuo alone. I presume you journeyed here to prevent more voidsent from passing through the gate.
With Enuo defeated, there are none left in this realm who pose a serious threat. I dare say the problem is resolved.
Look, the problem is solved. As voidsent have been emerging from fissures across the source, have you noticed any abnormalities in the void of late?
Nothing comes to mind. Why'd you ask?
Long story.
So the breach wasn't limited to the Void Gate. For better or worse, precious little has changed in the 13th since the Romus fell. Have you noticed anything unusual?
I know not the reason events have unfolded this way, but there is, perhaps, an explanation as to why the Void Gate and the fissures opened.
Uh-huh.
Here, in my domain, even the slightest change is keenly felt. When the gate opened, I sensed not the workings of some external force. Rather, it felt as if the barrier between our worlds was weakening naturally, moment by moment, until the two came to meet.
Okay.
And you think this weakening could be happening elsewhere?
'Tis a possibility.
What of Radzatan and Garlamald?
Oh, they're fine. All fine.
Eulus took mercy upon the interloper.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that now.
Whether voidsent or Garlean, we all share the same longing for home. Should we meet, I will gladly offer them aid. Please tell Eulus as much.
And that you love him, and he loves you.
Wait, how exactly did you get here? No mortal could traverse the Void Gate in its current state.
It's a secret.
And this path of yours is still there. I cannot see it.
Weird. Huh.
Nor does it reveal itself to me. Perhaps the path serves only the key bearer.
So it is not a means to travel freely back and forth. A pity. I would have liked to see my friends again.
Too bad she can't, like, join us for the next expansion. It'd be nice. That seems an opportune time to give Zero the parcel Julius prepared for her. Oh yeah. Forgot about that. A lovely place. The key viewers intrigues me. Had my former self known of its existence, I might have sought different means to reach the source. Something for me? Probably, like, cold by now. And jostled from the fight. It smelled food, is it? I recall Julius speaking of dumplings his mother used to make. Thank you for the parcel and the fond memories. There's more than enough to share with Golbez. Now that he forgoes the ether of others, I'm sure he'll appreciate the sustenance. I sometimes wonder what the void would be like if culinary traditions flourished here once more. Whether it would suffice to break the cycle of mutual consumption? A heartening thought, if nothing else. A beacon from beyond. Zero has something to discuss with you. To our battle earlier, I hadn't called upon darkness in some time. In truth, I find light a better fit these days. Ever since you left, we've been roaming the void in search of individuals who would join our cause. Although we returned to the Red Moon after sensing Inuo's presence, rarely do we linger in a single location. However, if the interloper you spoke of does intend to seek me out, it might be wise to return to my domain. Why don't you join us? With Inuo defeated, the source should be in no imminent danger. I can talk. Good. I'll wait for you by the crater. I kind of forgot how they would get to the moon back. Obviously, we could get there from source, but how do they get back to there? Presume remember traveling by Nishra Rock? Once we reach the surface, the creature will convey us to my domain. I genuinely don't remember that. There's a teleporter situated between here and the center of the moon. I used it to travel to the surface in days long past, though I seldom had need once my generals were in place. That person herself crafted a device that I might lay low the Serpent of Light. Ironic that we now use it, seeking to restore light to the void. Yeah. I'll forgive my idle reminiscence. 'Tis time we made our descent. Staying here a little bit longer than I thought. Yeah, I do remember this place. And I genuinely don't remember traveling on that thing. But that was post-Endwalker, so that was quite some time ago. So, kinda spooky. But I do remember this place. I do remember this place. Because we fought, or we encountered Barbarisha, and then we left here to go fight her. In a patch. It was not always so. Many who live here now have chosen to do so because they support the cause. Indeed, if our numbers continue to grow, we may require more territory. Thankfully, we were able to harness the residual ether from Barbarisha's domain. Those reserves will enable me to expand mine as the need arises. Ooh, excuse me. Right, we'd best prepare for a potential guest. Join me in my abode when you're ready. And you? Many in this domain who still fear me. I shall remain here to avoid needless provocation. Okay. Yep, I remember. It was like a long time ago. It would have been like 4 years ago when we came here. Imagine you remember these, the transmitters we used to receive light from the first. If memory serves, they work by channeling excess ether left in the wake of the flood into the Crystal Tower. Using the tower's cross-rift traveling capabilities, light is then conveyed into the 13th and into these devices. I have a mind to use them now, but they need to be set at an elevated location. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, give them to me. Set this, do that, talk to 3 people. Let me go up here. I don't think I ever came up here, though. Ooh.
Upon activation, these transmitters will shine with light from beyond, sent courtesy of our ever-watchful friends. They will serve as beacons in the dark for those that would seek me out.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay.
Immortal Nullus. I did not expect to see you here.
It's not so bad.
I am Zero, and this is my domain. 'Tis a safe haven for those who abhor conflict. Among those gathered here, many aspire to restore this world to how it once was.
Such a thing is possible.
Indeed. Though how long the endeavor will take, I cannot say. But for those of us abandoned by death itself, what do we have but time to try, and try again?
Good point.
Very well. This light is ample proof your comrades spoke true. However long it takes to restore our world, you shall have my aid.
And you shall have mine.
I need that Zero and Julius get to interact with him kind of in different perspectives here. Yep, it seemed that Julius's intervention has helped forge a new bond. Thank you for bringing word to me. I gather you'll head home sooner than later? Yes. You'll not be able to freely return to Zero's domain. Are you sure you wish to leave? Ooh. Not yet. I'm kind of shocked. Usually they let us come back to these old side areas, right? Talk to Golbez real quick, if he's around. He still says the same thing. Bye, Golbez. Just want to say bye. A brilliant beam. But a drop in the ocean, I'm sure its radiance dispelled the darkness from within some few voidsent. Bye, Golbez. And our new friends over here. What you got to say? Perhaps I should use my abilities to assemble a dwelling in this domain. You do that. I just noticed that was a Pally statue. Alright, we're getting out of here. Say goodbye to Zero, unfortunately. Alright, I do wish to leave. Let's return to the Red Moon. I'm sure you won't begrudge me a proper farewell. Yeah.
Would you deliver a message to Euless for me? Tell him that we're making progress towards rebuilding our home. And I hope that he is too.
And that you love him?
Those Memoria will be safe here. The crystal containing Zeromus has been passed on to our allies in the First.
Really?
If Enuo's Memoria might serve them in restoring their world, we shall likewise consider its transfer.
Yeah, because they want to get light here, and I guess they need darkness in the First. Balance each other out.
How much simpler it would be to aid one another in our respective fights, were it not for these boundaries between us. Safe travels, my friend. We take comfort in the knowledge that you're out there fighting too, wherever you may be.
Hi. That was nice. Although I wish they could come back with us in some fashion.
No luck, I'm afraid. It appears he's not in Mare Lamentorum.
Not yet.
Wait. Is that?
Gods, you had us worried. You suddenly disappeared. We didn't know what to think.
A little bit to talk about.
Shortly after you vanished, the voidsent incursion abruptly ended. We surmised you had a hand in that, but never did it cross our minds that you were fighting alongside Zero and Golbez.
This golden path you said you traversed wasn't visible to us either.
Interesting.
Nor did we hear a voice. Ethos. Might this be the key's true name?
While many mysteries remain, for now, I am glad to learn the state of affairs in the 13th. Golbez's suspicion that the barrier twixt worlds has begun to weaken. 'Twould certainly explain the surge in fissures manifesting in the source.
Yet what could be behind such a phenomenon?
Yep, I was about to say. I bet it's her and him. We officially meet.
And who might you be? Not her voidsent, I'd wager.
Greetings.
Oh, okay. Immediately reveals herself.
I am Helmarut of the Asians.
Immediately. I was kind of wondering if she was gonna fool us and befriend us before she revealed herself.
We are your sworn foes, I know. But on this occasion, will you not put away your arms?
It's a neat trick.
I wish only to talk. Thank you for affording me a chance.
Bereft of the Unsundered, we were under the impression you and yours no longer had cause to continue your activities.
Yeah, she's definitely a fragment of an Asian.
That you should reveal yourself at this juncture. I assume you are the one who bestowed Calyx with the knowledge of summoning and the reflections.
Yep.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh.
Was it necessary to reveal my present form as well?
Calyx. So he succeeded in transferring his memories after all.
Be at ease. Even were I to occupy a combat-oriented vessel, I would not have the ability to defeat you.
That's right.
You destroyed my plan, my life's work. I have naught to replace it, nor will I ever regain what I once had.
If you wish to speak, Helmarut, will you not tell us what it is that you hope to accomplish?
As you know, our star Aetheris was sundered into 4 and 10 shards in the time of the Ancients. As the will of the star, Hydaelyn perpetuated this unnatural division for millennia. And in the wake of her passing, nature has begun to reassert itself.
As a wound knits itself together, the star seeks to become whole once more.
And is she wanting that to happen?
Yes. It seeks to rejoin with all of its shards. Unlike the one we Ascians attempted to orchestrate, however, the star's rejoining will afford mankind no special treatment.
Okay, because I was about to ask. I was like, then why wouldn't the Ascians just kill Hylan and then let it naturally happen? So that's why. Because it's going to kill everybody, I guess.
All life and matter will be condensed into a single whole and remade for a new beginning. A complete rebirth. Aetheris will return to the way it once was. Hundreds of millions of years past. To a quiet and peaceful time. Long before the light of mankind was kindled.
So is she with us or against us?
For a moment we believe you. How can you possibly know all this?
It is an inevitability that I have foreseen since time immemorial. A future that awaits should creation be freed from the influence of Hydaelyn and Zodiac. The star is tolerant to life. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered. Yet by the same token, it is indifferent to life's survival. No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning. The earth shakes, and mountains spew fire. Floods wash away the fruits of labor, and icy winds freeze and starve. Countless perish as nature runs its course. So many seeds of life have already been lost, yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice, when all creation is reunited. When that day comes, every last trace of mankind shall be erased.
So are you going to help us or hinder us then?
I cherish man's journey. Despite losing his innocence and being made to live with suffering, he has forged ever onward. Strong, even as he is weak, his is a proud tale in the history of the star. It would be a shame for that tale to end. For all to wither and die, when some might yet survive. Would you not agree?
Some might yet survive, not all.
If a natural rejoining doth lead unto the solstice, then thine intent is to preemptively rejoin the worlds.
Correct. It was for this very purpose that Halmarut recruited suitable collaborators from the reflections.
Meaning he's not the only one.
Individuals like me, who would willingly doom another world in order to fulfill their aspirations. The Winterers, we are called. And if you and yours seek to protect all life, then sooner or later you shall have to contend with us.
Okay.
Even if everything you claim is true, what you've done, Calyx, it's unforgivable!
I do not ask that you be pragmatic, nor do I seek your approval. Given your familiarity with other reflections, 'tis only natural that you are averse to our methods. But there is one irrefutable fact that you must understand. Should we take no action at all, the solstice will come, and no one will be left alive. No one. Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit.
Oh.
Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Huh. That was his scythe.
Wait!
But why bring it up? Yeah. Why'd they bring up the scythe? Xenos. For the sake of rejoining to avert the solstice to ensure some survive, when otherwise all would perish, then our interests are not so desperate. Oh, if he's got nothing to say. Albert can't be speaking the truth, can she? You have to forgive me, I'm still coming to terms with it all. To think that individuals of Calyx's ilk or worse exist on other shards. We have a alternate Xenos? I wonder? Are we gonna get like the greatest hits villains from other shards? Cassian's once labored to resurrect Zodiark and bring the... Yeah, okay, I did talk to you. Yeah. Trust the Assassins to be plotting something utterly irreprehensible. Yes. I'm tempted to dismiss a preemptive rejoining as an utterly absurd solution, or words are not to be taken lightly. There you are. One moment you're standing before me, and the next you'd vanished into thin air. Thanks to you all, the voidsent have been eradicated, and the gate lies sealed once more. There's been nary a peep from the crater. Although I can't help but notice none of you seem to share my enthusiasm. Is something wrong? Yes. And if they're called the Winters, I assume, based on what we know about Evercold, they're probably based out of the Fourth, like, where it's on the planet, where it's cold. Since we didn't see much artwork on lands that actually had ice and snow in it. So, they're like somewhere on the planet of the Fourth. Or star, rather. Star seeks to become whole, but that's preposterous. As far as I'm aware, Hydaelyn made no mention of a natural rejoining. I ought to consult the records to be certain. But not before thanking you for dispatching the voidsent so handily. You well and truly saved the day. Thank you. Oh, okay, this is the last one for the part 1. Alfie continues to grapple with Helmrut's disclosure. The implications of the solstice and the winter's schemes, as well as our approach moving forward, will take time to consider. To that end, I believe we shall gather and speak in person, or we should gather and speak. And by we, I mean all of our fellow Scions. Okay. Including Estidian and Tataru. For change of pace, why don't when we convene at the Rising Stones? I'm sure Tataru and the others would be happy to meet us there. Yes, we're going back! We're getting the band back together. A fine idea. In many ways, our return is long overdue. Yes. No doubt we could all use some respite after Garlamald, but I trust there are no objections. Yes. Settled then. To the Rising Stones. Pray return to the Rising Stones. Alright. Well, I'm happy. Finally going back to home base. Very happy about that. He's back! Except I don't see Estinian. Or Tataru. It's a pity my stay in Tyrol came to such an abrupt end. Should like to make arrangements to remain in touch with Shale. It was like a lifetime ago I first set foot within these walls, though given we've all experienced a lifetime's worth of triumphs and tribulations in the interim, perhaps it's only natural. There's much and more to take care of in Garlamald. Even after tending to the wounded, I shall sure to share a full report with... Yes. Since leaving Tyrol, we've been almost constantly on the move. It feels good to put my feet up in a familiar stomping grounds. Despite the time's vicissitudes, some things endure. This sanctuary is surely among them. Times like this, the company of friends is all the more precious. Everything has changed since we last gathered here. No doubt Tataru is chiefly responsible for the prevailing state of tidiness. Speaking of whom, she and a great many of her comrades are en route. Let us wait for them a little while longer. Okay. We're back, baby!
Long it hath been since last we gathered here. Though our order's dissolution was indeed in name only, thereafter we did largely operate independent of one another.
For one terrible expansion.
All of which is to say, full glad am I to stand in such esteemed company once more.
Me too. Away from that terrible place across the sea.
Apologies for our delay.
Hey.
We're reporting for duty, as bid.
This is everyone that we could round up on short notice. The others are still en route. Estinian alone we weren't able to make contact with. But we're working on it.
Of course.
No doubt his link pearl is buried at the bottom of his bag.
Knowing him, he'll turn up when we least expect it.
Now, as much as I'd like to savour our reunion, Tataru tells us there have been developments. Will you apprise us of the details?
Gonna be a while. Long while.
The Winterers and the Solstice.
The veracity of Halmarut's claims remains unclear. Yet it cannot be denied that, in his bid to convert the living into endless, Calyx was privy to knowledge of the reflections and more.
And the Winterers are formed of others, like him.
In light of the recent voidsent incursions, I believe it would be wise to treat the Solstice as a genuine threat. The problem is how to deal with it.
Both the source and the reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could. But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation, then what can we possibly do?
Yeah, I better say, how are we gonna get everything back to status quo at that point? Unless we get like a new Hydaelyn.
I wonder, was Hydaelyn aware of the solstice?
Given that we had no knowledge of it when you journeyed to Elpis, you couldn't have warned Venar. So it is entirely possible she was unaware. But in the course of sustaining the Sundered Star, she may have glimpsed this eventuality.
I don't think she had any way of knowing. I think she knew and chose to trust in us. I think she knew. Because again, I go back to, why didn't the Assassins just kill Hydaelyn? But that would have killed everybody.
So she believed that we could overcome this trial as well. Or rather, that the choice was ours to make.
Whichever it may be, it is we who must find the answer. We who live in the here and now.
Perhaps we could take a recess? Oh, I dare say everyone could use a rest.
Indeed. We have ample food for thought, and it would be good to catch each other up.
Ere I forget, Heron, I believe you should keep the key, Ethos, in your possession. After all, it seems that is one mystery I am not destined to unravel.
No, wait, I want to talk to you more. Come back. To talk to everybody now. when I were training in Gordania when voidsent attacked the 12s would. Thankfully, we were able to fend them off with the help of the twin adders. When I heard the invasion had already spread across the star, I realized the gravity of the situation and ordered a confidential report sent to the other sides. That's why Tataru was so quickly appraised. Thanks to you, we were able to make haste for Garlamald. While circumstances and duty may keep us apart, we remain bound by common purpose. Indeed, may that purpose continue to guide us now that we stand together once again. You shall last. We remained in Corvos to monitor the situation among the Garleans and Corvosi. With some seldom smooth sailing, in time the region settled and we were able to return. I understand the Garlean community has made great strides in improving relations with other peoples. Hearing that, I feel renewed zeal for resolving the issues in Corvos. Perhaps you'd like to hear more about the Garleans' accomplishments from me and the twins. Yeah. It might stoke that fire even hotter. It was by no means an easy decision, but as the solstice is now our paramount concern, Alice and I have opted to formally withdraw from our efforts in Garlamald. Good. I'm sick of that place. After all, anything we can do to protect our world will also serve to keep the Garleans safe. Euless and his comrades are already working towards a brighter future on their own accord. Honestly, I'm more worried about us. It's still difficult to see the path ahead, but hopefully we can get through this and return to Garlamald with our heads held high one day. Indeed. In the meantime, let us prepare a letter to Euless and the community. We mustn't let despair stay our hand. After Orionje and I went off on our own, we decided to spend some time exploring Yaktaral. We had never had the chance to visit during the Rite of Succession, you see. We journeyed east through that area before heading up the coast to the frigid northern reaches, where they revere a storied beast of the sea. The excursion only served to reinforce how diverse Tural really is. We also met the Wallawi, which we never got to do because there's no Blue Mage update in this expansion. Which is pretty sad because that's where they come from. Though we had not the time to study their arts at length, we were privy to several intriguing demonstrations. With that, we would have indulged our curiosity further and traveled to yet more distant lands. For better or for worse, pragmatism tempered our wanderlust. Suffice to say, we still have plenty to see of the continent. I should very much like to return given the chance. I wouldn't. Judging by your guise, Clements, your studies have been more productive. Indeed, I have more or less mastered the fundamental principles of the Charlian astrology. At one point, I considered exploring other healing arts, but decided to persevere with more focused training to better leverage my skills on the battlefield. Don't think I'd be much use on the battlefield these days. I can scarcely hold my bow steady, let alone hit a target. So sorely bereft of brotherly ministrations as I am. I knew you still required constant supervision. You two haven't changed in the slightest. Makes me wonder how our colleagues that couldn't join us today are faring. And Tadara. Seems everyone has much more to discuss with one another. Anyway, you're overdue for a proper break. Peace and quiet will help you think. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in Dawn's respite. Yay! What kind of epilogue are we gonna get? Lead into part 2.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, You are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Unless this is just like a lead-in to the poster job being Reaper for the next expansion. Unless that's all it's reminding us of.
I detest evenings such as this. Too bright, too stimulating. The mind distracted by the inconsequential.
What is he doing here?
You needn't be so wary. I merely come to offer information before my departure. Halmarut and I will soon cross the rift to observe the enactment of another Winter's plan. Our destination is the fourth.
Yeah, that's the inciting, I won't say incident, but what causes us to go there?
A world locked in ice, whose lands are blanketed in thick clouds. In order to survive, man has fled to the skies, using great magics to establish new civilizations.
Sounds exciting. What? Yeah, why are you telling me this? Tell me where you're going.
I have my own designs I would see realized. Nothing more. Believe me or don't, as you like. For all I know, you lack the means to follow us anyway.
Are you sure about that? You sure?
What Halmarut said to you earlier. She suggested that dealing with the reflections might satisfy your ambition. But is that truly so? You have seen battles beyond counting, have defeated even the fear of death. Is there some conclusion that you seek, no matter the cost? I will share with you a truth. We Winterers each have an ambition that we wish to fulfill. To that end, we may share information with one another, but we do not necessarily share the same beliefs. Just as you and yours decried my actions, I find those of my fellows objectionable.
Not everything's sunshine and roses with their team, then.
Be that as it may.
So is he opposing the winter on the 4th? That's why he's telling us to go and stop it?
It is the culmination of our lives' works that we would bring to the world. Fruits born of undying devotion, daring aspiration, and unwavering ideals. No matter how we are reviled, no matter what we must steal, our actions will be vindicated by those who abide in the future we create. In your benevolence, you may seek to save everything and everyone. But once all is consequently consigned to oblivion, your noble deeds will amount to nothing more than folly. For no living soul shall remain to judge them.
I wouldn't really be letting him get away. If anything, we would capture him. Get more information out of him. I don't know if he has some ways of escaping without the Maroot's action. Or she would probably come after him. If shattered stars are doomed to mend, how turns the key to winter's end? Okay. Trail of Evans. We're done for now. That's part 1. So, very interesting. It's getting good. It's getting good again. It's 7-4 story. It's getting more intriguing, more interesting. We have another global world-ending event. Rather than, we're going on vacation. So, yeah. Much, again, these last 2, or 1.5 story patches have been pretty dang good. It's bringing it back to form, I would say. So I'm pretty happy with it. And can't wait for part 2. So, yeah. We'll see you in part 2 in a few months, I guess. So, we'll leave it there.